Hello, hello, hello. What? Oh, hold on. Let me unmute the music as well. That would help. Hello, 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 everyone. This is the DodgeDusk, the one and only DodgeDusk, here with, as usual, as usual.
I'm sorry, I was not paying attention.
Damn, nice. If he's here, Sask, shush. See, it's been 5 seconds into stream start and everyone's already missing you.
Wow.
Amazing.
I can't believe they prefer me over you that badly.
I know, right? Even on my own channel as well.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'll have to rebrand this, I think. Okay, so we are at the trial section. And, why was Chihiro murdered? I mean, I think we know why she was murdered. Thank you, game. Oh, hello.
Because someone wanted her dead.
Yes. Okay, let me have a quick refresh through all this. It's been a while. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki at the time of death. It was around 2 AM. Killed instantly. Now, I've played enough Ace Attorney to know that killed instantly means that the autopsy report needs to be updated. Wow.
Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't set skills. Shit. Okay, I should be fine.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Thank you, Monokuma. I didn't know that.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Thank you, Monokuma. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing good. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. I mean, we know it was the dumbbell, right? The locker room dumbbell.
Yeah, if you don't believe it was a dumbbell, then you're maybe dumb.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Quite a
It
zinger.
appears it was a head wound.
Alright, oh, I forgot. It's been a couple of days. How do I change this?
According to the Monokuma file,
There we are.
the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have...
Right, it's there. No? Okay, never mind. You think you have some proof that contradicts what I said? I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in their statement somewhere.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a...
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt... What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Oh. There you are. Okay. That was easy.
It's wrong.
I should have waited. I think next time I'll read all the statements
You're
first.
so impatient, Dusk.
I know, right?
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Why is
Fucking morons.
why is Sayaka here? I mean, I understood that she was there for the last case, but she can go now.
No.
Okay, fine.
Too much
It
work.
was covered in blood,
Monokuma, like,
and there was nothing
they
else
kinda
at the scene that could have
bolted them
caused
to the
that
floor
kind
so
of
they don't
injury.
fall over. And so, like, it's just way too much work to, like, kind of unbolt them and just give them away. It's better to keep them there.
Yes. My chat has been really quiet. Can people hear me? I'm assuming people can.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Thank you, Kyoko.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Yes, we can. Alright, good. No idea what was happening there. Okay. Well, nothing was. I just got concerned.
You looked at her head wound?
We are just taken by the case. Wow.
Tab.
We are just taken in by the case. Okay, Sask, fair enough.
Yay! That's so creepy!
You
That's what-
are all a bunch of morons.
That's normal in, like, crime scene investigations. What the fuck?
Yes. You are creepy. Well, rude, Sask.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Okay, I thought he was gonna say Toko then, but okay, I guess I guess Genocide Jack is also technically correct. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Oh, another one. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there is a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the right noise. Oh yes, the right mouse button. Yeah, I wonder what that is on my controller.
I would assume it would be the right trigger.
However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim where you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all, in which case you forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Okay, let's mash buttons and see what it is. Make your argument.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
That's an alert.
I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But
Okay, what button is it?
Why? What makes it impossible?
well, I mean, come on.
Oh, you got silencer on.
There's just no proof for it.
And know you're using
No,
the
it's wrong.
Wait, hold on. I just
revolver with a Nikon.
I was
Might know one reason.
okay. So that entire thing was a mistake. I was just pressing buttons.
Stumbled into.
I just stumbled into it. I got no idea what she even said.
Oh my God.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's
No,
some
you
kind
didn't.
of confidential
Fogami showed
file
it
the
to you.
police
Yes.
put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Thank you, Byakuya.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Really?
No. It's
Okay.
actually bloodlust.
I think Hifumi's projecting again about his love for 2D chest.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world of losses know how the victim is positioned. Booblust, is that even a thing? Of course it is. Of course it's a thing.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro is most definitely suspended in the same way.
You know, Byakuya saying all this kind of incriminating himself. I can imagine people thinking, oh, you know so much about this, you're obviously the killer. No, yeah.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical
read the
answer
Genocide Jack
I
case
can
file.
think of.
Yeah.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Okay, you finally said it. Thank you. Okay, case over. Thank you very much. We can start the third chapter now.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why has this gotta be so complicated?
Not a riddle. He's just being vague because he's reacted so calmly. And
Yes. He's being vague because we need a pad out the time for the trial.
Yeah.
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? Dissociative identity disorder. Oh, it's gonna pop up. Okay. Oh, the Hangman's Gambit.
Oh,
okay.
wait. I remember the Hangman's Gambit. This is a Hangman's Gambit. This is the Hangman's Gambit of all time.
Thank you. Oh, miss? Shit. I don't know what word I'm supposed to press. I'll do A. I don't know what the word is supposed to be. No, okay. I got no idea what this word's supposed to be.
It's a completely unrelated mental disorder. I am not
Oh,
sure
shit!
That is literally what the answer is.
Right. Yeah. I'm looking for a Z now. Yeah, and then O. Thank you.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have had a split personality, it has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed.
I got it!
Okay. That
You're
felt too
talking
easy.
About how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she...
Oh, sorry, oops, skip that. And then she had the... Oh, what's it called? What's it called?
What is what called?
The Ahego face, is it? Is that how it's pronounced?
That doesn't really look like one at all, other than the tongue sticking out. It just more like looks like she's...
Thank you. Thank you for further proving that I know nothing about anime and anime-adjacent topics.
Yes, you are not a normie.
No, I am not a normie. Well, I'm more normie than most people.
Whatever the fuck, I don't know how that goes.
Yeah, we've read all this already.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I wouldn't say that.
Just said it, like, right out loud. Like, you don't have to speculate about this, you know.
I know, right?
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Okay, this guy's starting to act like fucking Mia Fey now. You gotta think outside the box, Phoenix.
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, listen, when you're horny, you do stupid shit.
You know, that makes sense.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Meanwhile, Hifumi's crying in the corner.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
Wait, she literally said that. Okay, this is going to be a really short case.
But in spite of that promise...
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise, but don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
It's either it's going to be this simple and Toko is, or Byakuya is playing some 5D chess and he was actually the murderer. And he's trying to pin it on Toko, which would be a pretty clever play.
That's the only reason I promised.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing. Could you?
Because I can imagine this being a point now where, well... The murder obviously happened in... No, hold on. Let me think. Yeah, the murder must have happened in the boys' room. So she wouldn't have had access to the boys' room. Well, we'll see now, we'll see.
And or that the body is suspended in a completely... was murdered and suspended in a completely different way than other Genocide Jack murders.
Yeah, maybe.
I tried! I swear I tried to control it,
but your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Hold on, I don't think you can just... I'm pretty sure this is not how this works. I am pretty sure this is not how this works. Huh?
What do you mean? This is totally how this works.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I like the fact that her eyes are now just not perfectly round anymore either.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality.
No, it's incorrect split personality. I'm pretty sure you'll find that's not how this works.
So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Okay.
She's so intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
Oh my god, her tongue is so long.
It is. Like she's a fucking liquor from Resident Evil.
I was gonna say, like an evil Gene Simmons.
I'm pretty sure Gene Simmons' tongue isn't even that long.
It's anime. We'll make it work.
Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Okay, that's a cute face, I'm not gonna lie.
Very cute.
That is very cute.
I love Genocide Show, or Genocide or Show if you want to be fancy and use the original Japanese name.
Nice.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure you're creepier, Monokuma. I'm not gonna lie.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Okay, I'm not sure who the voice actor is, but she is definitely doing a really good job.
Let me check. Toko has 2 voice actors.
Oh, that would make sense.
And one for Toko proper.
Ellipses.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Oh, thank you. This case is going to be a bit interesting then.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Ellipses. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. Dear Celestia, your voice actresses are all the best. Okay, Sask? Yes. Okay. Make your argument. Okay, so I actually need to learn what I did to, put the silencer on. I still don't know how I did it.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but...
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident,
okay,
the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Right, I got how the silencer works now.
Give it up. You killed her.
Going to become the Joker, there's no way.
Is Genocide Jack reading?
Genocide, a separate thing for Genocide Jack so I can see did Genocide Jack.
Is Genocide Jack really the killer? I feel like something doesn't match up.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
It's either Aaron Fitzgerald or Amanda Celine Miller, and I don't know who.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change.
I might be on it.
People had one voice actor.
This is Aaron Fitzgerald. Now that you've said who it is, I can hear it.
Completely. What more
okay, thank you, Dusk.
Give it up.
Do you know it? Yeah, I can
You
get
killed
your
her.
Aaron Fitzgerald. There we go.
Yeah. Right, let me actually read these statements now.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Give it up. You killed her.
So is there only one statement then? Oh, let me just double check this.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to?
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now
When you compare your past murders to the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we
The
need?
modus operandi. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Give it up.
Disappearing stain,
You killed
Lamprey
her.
death mask, state of the dead body. It'd be this, the disappearing stain.
sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really?
Perhaps if you had an
Oh, an alibi.
When you compare your past murder, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Give it up. You killed her.
I'm not too sure what statement to press this on.
Sorry, but I didn't kill
There's
anyone.
only
You say
two ones
that,
from what I
but do
can
you
tell.
really expect any of
Sorry?
us to believe it?
There's only
Perhaps
two
if you
ones
had an
and one
alibi,
is the right
that
answer,
would
so it's a
change
50-50.
things.
Oh, an
I
alibi.
don't even know what I was
Now-
When
saying
you
while I was
compare your
saying
past
it. I
murders,
kind
the
of
modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
It's got to be the state of the dead body or disappearing stain.
Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe?
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus
that,
operandi matches
shit.
completely.
No, that's wrong.
I didn't think that was it.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the
Oh yes,
same?
of course, because
I'm not so sure about that.
yeah, in the pictures they all got stabbed with scissors, didn't they? But in this one didn't. They got hammered with a blunt object.
I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Yeah, scissors.
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
I hope Genocide Jill realizes that the moment she gets out of this, if she lives it, she's gonna get arrested immediately.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
The victim's fatal injury.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different.
Yeah.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Oh, I wonder then, if I ever speak to Toko again then, during free time, I wonder if I can give her the pair of scissors. She might like that. Would be pretty cool, actually.
Maybe.
But Chihiro
I
died from a
remember
blow
the
to the
freak
head,
event,
right?
so.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
Why isn't it not the same thing?
So,
Yeah,
are you
it's
saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference. Oh wait, shit. Oh, what was used as a suspender?
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Yes.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
Damn.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Okay.
And you know what else?
So I'm just here thinking, okay, if she's got like manufactured scissors and all that stuff, then couldn't they just trace the scissors back to the factory, and then ask who was buying them? Damn, Monokuma was right. The police do nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac.
I like Owen. Yes, we are all the people here now are McDonald's items. I'm Big Mac. Who can be the McChicky Nuggies?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's
nuggies?
actually
I don't
one
know.
more difference.
Big Mac. F the police.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
Can I be chicken nuggets? Okay, Sass, you can be chicken nuggets. I'll just leave you in a side and let you cool down and then chuck you in the bin.
There's a pattern there, just waiting
You
to
monster.
be discovered.
I am a monster. What about it?
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Oh, don't say that. Come on now. Really? Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims and Chihiro didn't fit it. Wait, hold on. Can I investigate this? Was it that?
I got it!
Okay, good.
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. They were all dudes.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
Really?
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it!
Okay.
I love Jill. Oh my god.
Amazing.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
I mean, why can't an Italian chef start making ramen? Maybe it's a really popular item that their clientele wants. Silly
Then
Jill.
why are they operating an Italian restaurant then?
I don't know. It could be like a side thing.
No, you would serve Italian food at an Italian restaurant.
Okay, but what if...
No matter if it's, authentic or authentic, right? It's stuff that we would normally think of as Italian. You wouldn't serve ramen at an Italian restaurant. You serve it at like a Japanese restaurant or something like that.
Okay, what if the Italian chef was making ramen on the side, unrelated to his job as a chef, in an Italian restaurant?
So he's making them for himself?
Maybe, or maybe it's a side business.
So he's also doing Japanese restaurant, is what you're telling me, or ramen.
Something like that, yeah.
Ramen restaurant, kind of. It's on its thing, I think.
Something like that, yeah. Silly Jill.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
I would
Oh,
never
yeah.
kill for a reason as petty as
Nice.
mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, Why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors!
The ones that can trace me back. That can be traced back to me.
Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
There's a cafeteria. Ifumi, please.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I've picked a pair of scissors up.
Da-da-da-da!
Nice.
She's fully equipped!
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to
Yeah,
dumbbell
gotta be able to kill on the go.
Exactly, yeah.
by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you!
Oh, say that again.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So
Dust,
don't
do
totally anyway.
do you have something you want to tell us about Genocide Jill?
Ignore me.
No. We can't ignore you on this, buddy. We can't ignore you on this.
I'm a faithful man, okay? I'm faithful to one thing only.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. I mean, I've said this.
Here's my answer.
I love how it's still on
possible you
Yakuza's
could
kind of
have found
like
out,
confused
isn't it?
face, as if he's still recovering over being called
You're
a
lovely
cur.
kid. I know, right?
It's kind of like, oh, how dare you call me a lonely cur?
But yeah, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
That is certainly an expression.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
I mean, you only have yourself to blame, mate.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms, the suspicious, very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? Huh, suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it?
We didn't know there was a murder at the time, right?
Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
I think. Anyway, if I'm correct. Next we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorize phase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make a case. In this case, so I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Okay. So what do I press then on
You
this?
said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before
That?
we found the body.
Okay.
But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a
No.
natural reaction for any guy!
No, it's not.
The victim was
come on.
Chihiro. So
Oh,
of
be
course,
that.
I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first.
there was no time for what's so strange about. I wish you'd taken me with you.
Shut up, Ifumi.
Hey, your TV, shut up!
So, you said
Right, so we
Byakuya
memorized
was
that.
acting kind of weird before we found... But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity to.
That's a natural reaction for.
The victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
Thank you. Oh,
I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
okay. So, just to clarify then, so I can use that flashback thing. Is it only on statements that I could otherwise shoot, or can I use it on any statement?
Only on statements you can shoot, so basically
Okay.
any weak spot.
Okay, fair
in
enough.
someone's statement.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? I don't know, tell me. Okay. Let's read the
The
statements.
difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissor. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
Nice
I've
one.
never seen that rope before in my life.
Well, that's a lie.
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
To prove that Byakuya did it is hidden within the rope? I guess it's possible, but first the item she had been bound with was used like a rope, but was it actually? No, it wasn't, it was a cable.
What? The difference between the
So-
cases? You want me
It
to
was a
explain
cord,
it
not
again?
a cable. What the fuck?
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissor. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope.
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very
So can I use...
fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh no, right, okay, it's gotta
Obviously,
be...
somebody else must have had it
Okay.
hidden away somewhere.
Right, so let me do that thing then on arrange the body.
What? The difference between... You want me to explain? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissor. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope.
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Oops.
Obviously, somebody else must
I'm
have
bad
had
at this
it hidden
game.
away somewhere.
I'm bad. Please forgive me.
What? The difference? You want me to explain? When I want to kill, I use my and I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Right.
But Chihiro, it was some kind of.
That's right.
Then there must be some.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
What? Oh,
Obviously,
really?
Somebody else must have had it
Hidden away somewhere.
Oh, mate. Mate.
What? The difference? You want me to explain? When I want to kill, and I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Thank you.
But Chihiro, it was some kind of.
Bat, Chihiro.
Then there must be some.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
I've done it again!
Obviously,
Oh!
somebody else must have had it hidden away
Gosh,
somewhere.
how are you making the same mistake over
I
and
don't
over
know.
again?
I don't know.
When I want to kill, I use my very and I use those
You
same
know what would
scissors
be
to
the
arrange the
funniest
body.
thing?
If it's wrong.
Is if this all attempts
That's
were
right.
just wrong.
There must be something.
Hey, Byakuya,
You've been trying
where'd
this
you get
hard
it
to do
from, huh?
one
I'd never
thing
seen
and
that
it's
rope
wrong
before
at
in
the
my
end.
life. Obviously,
I
somebody
hate that
else
fucking
must have
thing.
had
It hidden away somewhere.
Oh.
Different? You want me to explain? When I want to kill, I use my very and I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Right.
But Chihiro, it was some kind of. That's right.
So I need to shoot that first.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh.
Obviously,
Ah!
somebody else must have had
Had it hidden away somewhere.
What are you?
What? The difference? You want me to explain? When I want to kill, I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
What the fuck?
But Chihiro,
I'm
it was
so
some
bad
kind
at
of-
this.
I'm amazed with anything.
Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd
At
never
this
seen
point, I
that
think
rope
I'm just
before
doing
in
it
my
on
life.
purpose.
Oh, it's wrong, is it? Shit. Oh.
Shoot!
I'm not gonna have any time left for this.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain?
Oh, wait a minute. This is hold on. I just realised. Hold on.
Chihiro, it was some kind of.
That's right.
Then there must be some.
Hey, Byakuya,
The library desk
where'd
lamp
you
he
get it
used.
from?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh! Stupid
Obviously,
thing.
somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
What? The difference? You want
I'm
me
gonna.
to explain?
I need to actually shoot
I use
these.
my very own special scissors, and I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
I need to actually shoot these.
Chihiro was suspended with.
I don't have any time for this, am I?
It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right.
Oh no! Fuck's sake. Wait, what?
Haha.
Oh,
It's
the,
fine.
really?
Is this?
Yeah, I'll give it another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh, the hell! I'm so bad at this game.
Man, I just can't believe you, Dusk.
LMAO, I didn't know if they pick Makoto if you fail. Why would they pick Makoto?
They got. I don't know. I think
difference
this
between
probably
the
just kind of like
You want me to
standard
explain?
game
When I
over
want to
thing.
kill, and I use
Well,
those
yeah,
same
but I
scissors.
mean, like,
Chihiro, it was some kind of rope.
you would think, okay, if it's not going to be
absolutely
Byakuya, you would immediately assume it was
Then there
Toko
must
or
be
Jill.
Something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
I'm going to murder
Obviously,
someone now.
Somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I'm going to do a fucking murder now.
What? The difference between. You want me to explain? When I want to kill, and
Chat,
I use those
chat,
same scissors.
how are we
Chihiro,
doing?
it
Are
was
we
some
all in
kind of-
pain
That's right.
together?
There must be some.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Thank you!
No.
Finally!
My god, Byakuya is the true final boss.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say,
Cable.
that extension cord?
Oh, same shit.
What?
No, it's not. The cable is much thicker and larger.
I don't know. I'm bad, okay? I'm British, leave me alone.
Byakuya, you've used the
No,
extension
I
cord in the
won't.
library more than once, haven't you?
Why? Why won't you leave me alone?
And the same
It's
extension
funny.
cord that was in the library all this time?
Of course, yes. Just blame the streamer. Because the participants are never wrong. Of course they're not.
Yes, blame the streamer.
went missing after the murder.
After
You're the one playing the game.
I am. It's true.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Yeah, I don't think he also mentioned it at all. I'm not sure.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
2 seconds, I'm pouring a drink. Thank you. Some nice Welsh whiskey.
How does it taste?
This is actually quite nice. This is. But you know, I'm playing it bad at this game already, and that's before any alcohol, so I'm sure adding alcohol is going to make it so much more great.
Yes, you're going to suddenly become a genius.
Thank you.
The drunk detective is what they'll call you.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Ellipses. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
No, because the killing didn't happen in the girls' locker room, Mondo. Come on!
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Ellipses.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Yeah, me, apparently.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Byakuya's remarked just now. The scene of the crime.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Of course. Wait, shit, I just admitted to it. Oh no!
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Really?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I just keep saying it just to fucking mess with you. Fuck
I
you,
know, right?
Tokabi.
Fuck you. I said it because I was hoping you'd slip up, but that didn't work. Now I have no evidence. Fuck. Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
It's the, Do we have it on? Yeah, the boys' locker room. The carpet. So that. What? Oh, it's that one first, is it? That's your proof. Sorry, but you're ridiculously wrong.
That's not the best you've got, he said. Now's the time to show me your best reasoning.
Shoot!
Really?
Definitely one thing that undeniably proves that it was.
Oh, right. For some, why do they think it was a carpet? It was a fucking posters.
I got it!
God, I'm so bad at this.
Proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
No. Why can't all the women here be lesbians? Maybe they're into that sort of thing, Makoto.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
Wrong.
Yeah.
I guess.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Thanks, Genocide Jill.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had...
I feel like that one's a bit harsh, as there's a couple of pieces of evidence that could count IMO. Thank you very much, Glee. Thank you for the support.
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boy's locker room.
Why not? Why can't boys listen to boy bands, Makoto?
Okay, buddy, like, I'm pretty sure Monokuma put these up with the intent to appeal to, like, the most generic kind of, like, stereotype of each gender, right? I'm pretty sure that, like, he did not have in mind lesbians or, like, boys who like boy bands, alright? Gami.
Alright, okay, fine.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
So what you're telling me is that Monokuma is a generalist.
Tried and true! Wait, fuck, how did that shit go? I'm guilty! Caught red-handed!
Caught red-pawed.
Yep, caught red-pawed! God damn it! I didn't
Nice.
think of that myself! Which Monokuma came up with that?
Hey, I like Duran Duran. What does that mean? See, Sasuke just proving my point.
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. Right, so... Is it this one I present now?
I got it!
Thank you.
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
To frame someone of the opposite sex.
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room...
How would Chihiro get in? Although the poster thing, well, yes, a general truth that the posters would be specifically in the corresponding rooms. I know that, Sasuke, I'm just winding up iffy.
Then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Are we finally getting to this point?
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is that right? Yes. By using, Leon's card. By using Leon's thing. Broken e-handbook.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah!
I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem.
No, I don't think that's... She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Like a hacker in a movie, you
What
know?
thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room, no problem.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into...
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
That? No.
Shoot!
Okay, never mind.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer. I'm sure that would have been...
No, I don't think she used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had
Really?
that,
Missed.
she could get into the boys' locker room, no
Oh.
You just
Is it really?
missed.
Could Chihiro really have...
Dusk, I thought
She
you
must
were a
have hacked. She
marksman.
was the ultimate. I'm sure that...
Evidently not.
She used the thing that was in the...
Huh? What thing?
Why did you shoot
talking
these?
about Leon's handbook, of course.
Nice.
No, that's wrong. No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
Thank you, hero. It's a Yashahiro.
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Oh god, if we finally get into this.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Ellipses. Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya is the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Monokuma's going to agree with that.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Alright, okay.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Alright, let's go. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us...
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire
Check it.
body very
Yeah.
carefully. Take your time.
Yes, I'm... okay.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
Okay,
Don't let
you,
Hifumi do it.
okay, Hifumi.
Don't let him do it.
No,
He'll be creepy about it.
I was gonna say, Hifumi, you can be excluded from this.
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way!
Never mind.
Nice.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Uh-huh.
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch
Really?
a dead body. Just let one of
Fuck
the
you.
boys do it.
Come on, Ouchie, please. Hifumi, be careful of your flagpole. No, only Makoto has a flagpole.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Really? I mean, no, actually, I can't say anything after the jokes I've been making these past couple of streams. You know what, Jill? Fair enough.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her
Be
body.
sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular
This
mystery.
doesn't sound creepy at all, Kyoko.
I know, right?
Check her entire body, Sakura. You know, Kyoko just has a hand.
I don't understand why this is inappropriate. Us robots don't have any parts that we are meant to conceal.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
Okay, if this is what I think it is, I hope this is handled delicately.
Okay,
What is it?
Dusk.
Hmm?
This is the exact same game in which in the exact same trial, instead of using like GID or anything that is remotely similar but is associated with identity disorder, they decided to use schizo. Do you think they'll handle this carefully?
Okay.
Not possible. It's not possible.
She just went ultra instinct. Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
Is what?
a boy.
Yeah, alright, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What? You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Well, we've just been caught. We've just been addressing him with female pronouns for like the entire game. Come on, Monokuma. That doesn't hold at all.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Then he was a cross-dresser? Oh no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Kyoko's just probably like,
Yes,
I regret
that
this.
certainly
Why
does
everyone
make things
react
much more
like this?
exciting.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this.
Everyone, why are you acting like this?
Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my
And
mind.
because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
Okay, if someone refutes with, oh, but then, if it was two boys, then how can they get into the girls' locker room? We're just repeating the same thing at this point. I hope this doesn't happen.
And the killer could have easily used Sayaka
Thank
or
you.
Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
You don't understand the motive of moving the body? I think it's pretty obvious.
Well,
gee, I wonder
must
why.
admit,
Maybe it's because we
did
all knew
find it rather
Chihiro as a
odd.
girl, and maybe there was some reason to keep that thing up, or whatever the fuck.
Yes.
I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating
Togami.
situation!
So now
It's a bit of a
everything has
stretch to
been
say
connected.
Togami might be a
All
turf.
the mysteries have
Yeah,
finally
maybe.
become clear.
Maybe.
It wouldn't be too out of character for him to be that.
Yeah. My favourite author is J.K. Rowling.
Oh, homework is immaculate.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Ah, he's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Oh, really?
What? But aren't you
Don't
the one who
say.
accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Yeah, that's called an act, Makoto.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as
Oh, are you a
correct.
teacher?
Oh, yeah. I guess he is.
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Okay, but why did you go into the girls' locker room?
Reason.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
It's
I
fucking
find it
coward.
very hard to believe.
Go ahead, find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Right, so the only way this logic holds, like, ever, is if Genocide Jill ends up being the killer. But if it isn't, then the guy just tried to frame someone who was innocent, knowing that they were innocent. I really hope there's a good twist to this.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
Do we? I feel like this case has gone on a lot longer than the first trial, and Monokuma was pushing us pretty hard.
That's very true.
Oh, I don't care. Honestly, I'm kind of falling asleep sometimes. I'm not too strict.
Okay, fair enough. He is indeed an ant. Yes, Yasuhiro is definitely a bug that I could crush, because you've been messing your aim. Fair enough.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer.
It was me, Theo!
I don't know what this is. Oh, wait, yeah, it has to be a guy. It has to be a guy, yes. Because... Yeah, right, okay. Because Leon's thing isn't working. And I think they've established already that two people can't enter at the same time. Yeah. It has to have been a guy, yes. Okay. I don't remember what Celeste's account is. Oh, no, I do.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
No.
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even
Yeah,
that might
that's
be enough
that.
for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Does that work?
It's
Okay.
over. It's all. You want to know who
Silence,
saw
sir.
the victim? The killer. And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
It's game over, man.
No! Not game over!
Game over, man. Game over.
Not only do we have no info on the killer, but nobody even saw the victim before he died. No, that's not right.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are. Did nobody get?
I'm sure. if
Thank you for the
someone saw
spoilers, Sask.
killer,
Perhaps someone saw the victim at.
Yeah. All we need right now.
It's over. It's all. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Yes, I did forget about my account.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Yes, if anybody accuses my Celeste of murder, I won't be very happy.
Whatever. Just hurry up and tell us.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
I love how she said Makoto. Yes, it is a good point. I even titled my previous Danganronpa stream after it.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
I also like the fact that her hair changes colour, although I think we said this last time.
And then,
Yes,
I
it was
assumed
specifically to
he
piss
headed
us
off
off.
to exercise.
Yes.
Or Sandalop, I believe, who pointed it out.
A
Yes.
track jacket and a duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd. Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
And you can't figure out why.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much.
Oh no, and I spent so much time with Chihiro as well. Oh no!
Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Thank you, Kyoko.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
If they got destroyed, I believe Hifumi is still on cleaning duty, yes? That's the only thing I can think of.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. But I haven't got much else to go off on, so... Okay, I'm assuming I need to,
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask...
Okay, what's all these statements?
Why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. 'Cause exercising sucks.
Nice one, Hifumi.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
I am so confused by this.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it? First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to... Why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked... It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have... 'Cause exercising...
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way.
I'm so confused.
You heard him, right? What he just said
It
without
is
even
a
realizing
very
it?
minor detail.
Oh,
If it wasn't obvious, given the fact that Kyoko's going on about a fucking minor detail.
no, it's not that. It's just I think my chat might just spoiled it for me.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was
You
headed.
did it.
He was on his way to go
Exercise. So next we... Why did he choose...
What do you mean, the
I got it! It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
No
So,
spoilers,
what you're
or I will
saying
bonk
is
you on the head.
the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Was that, is it?
My tracksuit is black.
No, that's wrong. The hell he told him was just shut up, you little Nice. Okay.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
He was on his way, so next week,
Why did he choose the specific tracksuit that—
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying? The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Oh, wrong
My
one.
tracksuit
Shit.
is black.
I don't even have, because exercising.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer
Okay.
to figure—
No way.
Yeah, I got no idea what this is.
Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without
You
even
can
realizing
go
it?
through the truth bullets, specifically the details, and go through them and whatnot.
Yeah, I may have to do that.
First of all,
Right, let me read. Right.
he was on his way, so next week, why did he choose—
What do you mean, the
I got it! It matched the one.
So, what you— The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
No, that's wrong.
So was that it? Well, I've got it, because this has happened.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said—
Yeah, right.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Is it okay for me to say more things I think I found out? Oh. I'm gonna say no once the trial finishes, or once something happens and that's got what you figured out, then you can say it. I just don't want to read anything by mistake and then have that mess with my, thinking process.
What are you? You just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
But because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
Oh, of course! He's backing him up, yes, because they're bros now, aren't they?
no, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony...
Oh, I can't believe it is my boy Mondo. I liked him as well. She was trying to hide it.
When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However,
Big brain play from Kyoko.
Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. I don't know. I wasn't really paying. I don't think I was paying attention that much. The way he was acting. He offered to be on a thing immediately, didn't he?
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
Oh, okay.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you?
After all the time I've spent with you.
Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Murdering. I'm a murderer. I don't want to murder anyone.
This does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
Okay, why did that sound so good though? Thank you, Mifumi.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Ah, never mind. He just ruined it.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
And why is it only now being brought up?
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might
Fool
not be
me.
all that relevant.
Just say it to us.
Jeez, does
Just
your
say it.
confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, then it must belong to, I'm assuming, it's Chihiro.
I got it!
Yeah.
We know Chihiro's handbook was
Oh, yes.
missing
Of course
from
it
the
was,
scene
yes.
of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall.
Oh, bless me, sorry.
For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did the handbooks break? There's only one explanation. By hitting its weak point, I would assume.
I got it!
Yeah, okay.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Ah, you remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
You need to work on your quality control.
Then we can
Yeah, come
only
on,
assume that
Monokuma.
someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, That would be very not good.
I think these are about as valuable as Monokuma, NFT, Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is...
An armadillo haircut.
when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Wait, what?
Too high temperatures. It'll melt down and break.
So you're telling me that Mondo's and Taka's one have also broken?
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Thank you for the life advice, Monokuma.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
Like in the sauna.
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
You know two people, in fact.
Whoa, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Really? Oh. Well, I mean, I was gonna say Mondo, but I'm assuming it's Taka. Because he just made a face. No, it certainly wasn't me, but, I mean, you seem awfully rattled, Taka. Could it be you? Could it be you know who it actually was? In that case, is it really... Okay, yeah.
Shoot.
Alright, yeah, then it must have been, Mondo.
Here's my answer.
Okay.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
Well, why are you saying remember? The only three people who knew about it was you and the other two. Who are you saying remember to?
Myself, duh.
Do you remember, Twitch chat?
And for
Do
the
you, Twitch
contest,
chat?
Mondo
Do you?
just so happened to keep his school uniform on.
Tataka, of course.
But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
I still can't believe his fucking hair has its own towel.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Have I? Okay, alright, I suppose I have. Oh, for God's sake. What was Ouchie's account?
Let's test.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Really?
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Have I got something like that in my Ah. Is that?
See? Makoto was wrong. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Okay, it was wrong. Okay, right. So it's either the wrong statement
Let's
I press,
test Makoto's
or it's
assertion.
his saying that his works fine.
If what he says is correct,
You broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Okay, right.
See? Makoto was
I'll try it
wrong
on this.
after all.
No, that's the wrong one. Okay. So it is the other statement. Alright.
let's test Makoto's assertion.
Die!
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke
Why
your
are you
own
shooting
handbook.
Mondo with the silencer?
Why not?
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is
It's
actually
image my
broken,
head.
Then that proves that what.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Oh, I've done it again, right? Okay, so I know what statement it is now, so I know what...
You can also slow down time, you know.
I can, yes, I forgot about that.
Let's test if what he says you broke your own. In other words,
Right.
Killer is
Mondo
Dusk
then
very
that
true,
proves
Sass.
that what Makoto said is
Well, my goddamn handbook works just...
Nice.
No, that's wrong. Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Does it say Leon on it?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
Thank you, Monokuma.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
but doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
You can't loan it from someone if they're dead.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a
Also,
gray
we just
area.
went over
right?
this.
Yeah, I know, right?
No worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back
Oh, here
on
we
this
go.
case one more time, from the beginning. That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
So can everyone just say that the reason why everyone's still alive at the moment is because Makoto is hard carry. Well, I say hard carrying. Kyogo was the one hard carrying, but I'm the one being vocal about it.
Kodo and Yoko are both putting in a whole fair amount of work this time.
Yeah.
Like, this is one time when Kodo's starting to, have a brain. Right? He
Yeah.
kind of starts to like, Byakuya, I don't like the way you're acting there, buddy.
Okay, hold on. How do I... that's the way you do it. So what goes there? Is that one, is it? I don't know what goes there. I don't know which one goes there. Is it that, and then that? Do-do-do. Then is it that one? I got no idea. Hold on.
What would the blood have splattered on?
Well, that, but... Ah, there we are. Right. And then that one would be that. I don't know what that one is. Oh god, there's a lot here. There's so much here.
You got it, Dusk. I believe in you.
I go back to this. No, I think that one goes there. There is so much here. Have to be that one. No, bless me. And that goes in there, is it? That's a lot to take in, wow. Right, so Act 3. Takes that off. Uses that to go in. But where do I... what goes in there? What goes in that picture? And that one. That one, I'm assuming, is... that. What the fuck goes in that one? Let me just... can I try this? No, I gotta put something there, have I? I don't know what goes in there. Is it that? Right, let's try that.
Here's exactly what happened. First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Slam.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room. Specifically, the boys' locker room.
I got the wrong door there.
But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
I got the wrong door there. Okay. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh.
So was that right? Hold on. Wait, is that one then? Let's try that.
Here's exactly what happened. With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
What?
Magic.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, gosh.
Is it really obvious or what?
I don't know. I'm not really paying attention.
Alright, let's that one goes in there. Does that one go in there? I'll try that.
Is you.
The killer is you. Who's who?
With bag in hand,
You.
Chihiro headed out, even though it was
You're the
officially
murderer, Dust.
nighttime.
Bye.
Oh, well, apparently I am, because if I get this wrong, then I'm going to be the one that gets voted out.
She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a...
Okay, that's correct. What? What could that one be?
You're gonna search through the other things that you put down.
I don't think it can be though, can it? Is it that one?
You already tried that one. Oh wait, maybe
Maybe it's that one.
Exactly what happened.
Can I skip
try that
these
in the
now?
other place.
With... She made... But how...
Oh, thank you.
Simple. Because she was really a he.
Thank you for saying this again, Makoto.
Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
I got no health.
Nice going, Dusk.
Ugh! Let me guess, it's me again, is it? It's gonna be Makoto. How? Come on! Really?
I refuse to give up yet.
Ugh! Makoto is sussy. Makoto is very sussy, apparently. I gotta do all this again? Alright.
Yoko's probably just in the background going, what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? Why are you so bad? No, it's that one. And then it's that one.
No,
I
it's
think.
not Dusk. You did this again.
No, it's
You
not.
did
It's that one.
this.
I know. That's what I did. That's what I did the first time.
Buddy.
So that one. Yes, it'll be that one. And then that. Then close the door. Open it up. No, is it that one? No, it's not, no. That one. And then it's that one. Then that one. Act 5. He opens a door. Let's try that.
Exactly what happened.
Have you got to do it from the start? Okay, alright. What's the matter?
Last at the time. That.
I have to say that Chihiro looks very cute in like the comic art style.
Yes.
With bag in hand.
So does Celeste.
She made her, but how could the
say that?
Simple, which is once
Love
inside,
can truly
he met
beat
with someone.
Gray Man.
Yeah.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Bum 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 bum. Wow, this killer.
Likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Just realised as well, the murderer in this one was the same one as the last case. Leon did this one as well.
Leon came back from the dead.
Yes.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
It doesn't explain how he got into the girls' room though.
It literally shows the card in the next series of panels.
Yeah, but where did he get that from?
The Coda will probably just mention it, but you probably won't have a frame for it if you're not seeing one.
Is that? I don't know.
The killer is you! Which is then
No. What's he gonna pick? Is that? I guess it's that one.
Here's exactly what happened. Which is what then. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
So for this to work, he just said that the murder was unplanned. So he either had to leave the body there, go to the main hall, pick up one of those, come back. Or unless he had it on him to begin with. I don't know. Anyway.
And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Okay, but then that question arrives, is why did Byakuya go in the girls' locker room? And to get in, he would have had to get the other key card, so he would have noticed that one was missing. Oh, this case has holes. I don't like it.
You have holes.
Why is that wrong?
I don't like it.
How is that wrong?
Because it's literally a frame from the other group of frames.
That one. Guess it's that one. Is it? Okay, I'll try that. Thank you for that message, Glee. Thank you very much.
That could have been Byakuya discovered. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library. And then he got to work.
I don't know why he would do this though, because this was just you would pin the crime on Toko, and then because she's not the one that's blackened, everyone dies. What a goddamn idiot!
The Byakuya is a fucking piece of shit. That's what he is. A little shit
He used
stain.
the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
He's a lowly cur indeed.
Yep.
Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, he's a lowly cur because he's actually a secret member of the British monarchy.
Yep.
Yep.
He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna.
Yes, but how did he do that, I wonder?
There, they planned to destroy
Magic.
the last piece of evidence.
Yeah.
Chihiro's handbook.
You know, he probably just went, "Oh, hey, Hifumi, I'll let you have a favor. There's a female upstairs. You can go and touch her if you want, on the condition that I have your key to go to the incinerator for a second, please."
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna.
Somehow, even though that the killer had already been in there previously.
And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
I can't believe it's
Isn't
Mondo.
that right, Mondo Owada?
I can't believe it's Mondo. I'm so sad.
Yeah, we finally got to do the killer.
Wait.
Only took like
No.
2
This can't be
failures
right.
to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Man. Taka.
I know, right? The guy's in so much
Guy
denial.
literally just makes his first very close friend, and then the friend goes and kills someone, and oh.
My evidence that Mondo was the killer. That already revealed itself earlier in the trial. All I have to do is check that one item of his and everything will become clear. Oh, right, yes.
Rhythm game time.
Oh, here we go. It's time to actually use my mouse then, is it? Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. During a bullet time trial, if you press the space key, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. Okay. Really? Really? Okay. Okay. Right, I gotta try and remember how to do this now.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you.
I'm pressing space.
False. Show me some evidence.
I'm pressing space.
You're corrupt.
Did the guy not say that nothing would happen?
Repeat you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen.
Nice. I did it.
Show me some evidence.
Got him.
Prove it.
Oh! KO.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain how Byakuya or Mondo got into the females' locker room, because I'm pretty sure they would have both noticed that there was one missing. Ah, this case.
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now.
You're
Once we
assuming
do
they
that,
happen so close
we'll-
together.
Sorry?
You're assuming that both events happen so close together.
Makoto literally said while Byakuya was doing that, Mondo was going off and chucking the thing into the sauna.
It's highly possible Mondo could have just glided back in before Byakuya came in to take the thing out.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know.
We don't gotta do
What
that.
do you mean you guess? That's like the only logical conclusion, that they just happen to miss each other.
Hold on, Sass said the door was open when Byakuya came into the girls' locker room. Is that correct?
Think so? Maybe? I don't know.
I can't remember, but if it was, then yeah, that would make sense.
But actually, Monokuma mentioned that, like, if you went in there while the door was still open, and you didn't have the proper keycard, you would die. Whatever.
Whatever. Maybe Monokuma just decided to not have ammo that night.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you forgot to, reload the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
No, Mondo, I liked you as well. Oh god, this is gonna be a horrible score, isn't it? That's not too bad. I can live with a B.
Can you? Can you really?
After all, he could enter because after the killing, he allowed everyone to enter there. Oh yeah, I suppose that's right, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure he opened it only for the investigation, not after that. Not immediately after the killing, because that would be kind of weird to open it, like, immediately after the killing happened, because then Mondo wouldn't
have needed the key. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Oh, Danganronpa trigger happy plot holes.
If you don't shut up, I'll put some plot holes in you.
What are you saying?
Damn. It is official when 3 people have seen it, so... Ah, yes, that's also true. Well, I don't know.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Are you going to pull a lever on the person who just admitted it, or are you going to pull it on Makoto? Because apparently that's a default option.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh dear. This is a terrible execution, and I mean mostly the aftermath. Well, we'll see now.
Yeah, I remember the execution.
What?
Uh-oh. Oh, sorry.
This time it looks like you got it right again! Huh? Yes, it is so! The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Owada!
Ellipses!
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering what was not unanimous, Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer!
Damn, he was in such denial.
Getting very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill anyone.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? 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 Oh god. Why did you do it? Why did you cause me to have all this water coming out of me? God, that's a horrible expression. Ellipses.
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of the murderer this time is the sad story of two men.
Ha!
But for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text.
Depends, is it going to be offensive or not? I suppose not. Let's hope it's not offensive.
Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. Make a virtual form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. No matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out.
2 seconds, pour in more whiskey.
Very understandable. Go ahead, pour as much whiskey as you like.
I think I'm going to need it after this trial.
You will. Lots of it. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, so it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
Hey, no alcohol in the street. Sask, I got a very bad secret to tell you, mate. A lot of my streams, I drink alcohol during it. Sometimes I don't, but I do sometimes.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, you had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive.
How else is he gonna wash his Maltesers? You're damn right. You're damn right. Oh, if he would know about that, would he? Huh? Oh, you missed a very good, So, I decided for a week, I was... basically my usual schedule. For 1 week, I decided that I was just gonna put all them on hold, and I was going to Nuzlocke, Pokemon Shield. And on that, during that time, Glay in private told me a story about washed Maltesers. So they literally washed Maltesers, and I was like, right, okay. So I decided that I was going to nickname one of the Pokemon that I caught in reference to that. And then I said that if that Pokemon died, I would eat some washed Maltesers. However, I learned then later on that actual washing up liquid you're not supposed to ingest. So I said, okay, what's an alternative that I could do? And someone else then decided, oh, you can just always dip it in alcohol, because alcohol is technically like a washing up liquid. Well, you can use it to clean stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So when that Pokemon died, I poured myself some whiskey and I dipped Maltesers in it. And I ate and drank them.
Wow.
For the content, Iffy, for the content. The stream won't be on archive anymore on Twitch, but I still have the VOD saved on my computer. Or at least I should.
And the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets! Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro's actually a boy.
I was gonna say that in the Russian accent, but I suppose that works.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hard shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before.
This is sad.
Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. Which is good, I want that.
Like the theme of the game, despair.
And yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Do you want to voice this, or...?
No.
Okay, that's fine. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Monokuma.
Apparently, he used sort of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger. God damn it! Stop trying to motivate yourself to be a better person.
Oh no! How dare you try and use death and despair and embarrassment to make yourself stronger? Oh no! How dare you have character development? Did you say this? You did, okay.
I want to change.
My chance. I'm gonna get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though he's still a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of... With that thought at the front of his mind! Whoops! Sorry about that! He resolved to take immediate action! And so... That day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He is prepared to retain his mind and body.
Sash just said, "We love you, Iffy." Aww.
Thank you.
The chat appreciates you.
More than the streamer himself. Ayo!
Ayo! SpaghettiOs.
That'd be the first and only chance he would get at it.
No, I can't appreciate you. You keep bullying us. You keep bullying us British.
You guys deserve it, so...
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why do we deserve it?
Do you want me to list the numerous reasons, which would certainly take, probably at least a day, I would say?
Okay, no, I would rather you not. The pacing of this game would be completely shot.
Yes.
Hey,
when he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person a secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. The person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me.
It sure was. Biker Game fella had been painfully clear about how important his apparently promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that if he confided in Amando, his honor would make him keep the secret.
Ellipses.
Uh-huh.
Plus, Mr. Macho Amando was a very simple but strong man that Chihiro always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So you went and asked Mondo that... Wait, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Monokuma.
I went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support could he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Oh, wait. Isn't that the cover-up what you've done?
Certainly.
That could have been a part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he made to Chihiro.
But...
But how does moving the body keep his secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? ? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? The ellipses! Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you? Ellipses. Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it, after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memoirs and secrets exposed.
What is this?
Though that's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone.
You're wrong!
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly.
Yeah, and it was because of you that almost everyone else died. Apart from me.
Oh. Anyway. Even if you can't comprehend it, you obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what you did? He killed his own brother.
Oh.
In 1999. He murdered him in cold blood, along with everybody else.
Damn. The joys of being a biker.
Committed a war crime. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Oh. Mondo's older brother was Daya Obata.
VA voice actor. Who was his voice actor?
Mondo's?
Well, no, it just says VA.
Bah, like it's supposed to be a sound effect. Yeah, something like that.
Thank you.
But probably a bit louder, so it's like something like that.
Yes.
Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It's because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's mother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust and respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Literally everything.
Dusk, I will kill you. Why? Yeah, I even stole his haircut. I killed him when I glued his hair onto my own hair.
Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country.
Also, I realized you didn't make the oh ho 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 today. Alright, hold on. There you are, Sask.
Mickey Mouse.
Shut up!
I am the older brother, number 1 in the gang. And he's number 2, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy.
Yeah, until I realised that peaches and gravy don't really mesh well together.
Please don't drag it until you try it, buddy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the game from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, became a law in Mondo's very soul.
Okay, but can we talk about how unstable his brother is riding that bike, though? I'm sorry, you shouldn't be wobbling that much.
Ugh, I'm cool like that. Center of gravity don't mean shit.
Damn, that's a really bad
out.
impression of a Brooklyn accent, mate.
It's not a bad impression of Brooklyn accent. I just want to the most baddest ass thing on the go. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. The kid's gonna take over from Oh, no, this is probably gonna be a... On, The kid's gonna take over from Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All they'll do is make the gang look bad.
It was every day Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why he murdered his brother.
I just gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. It's in his name. It's Die, so he's gotta die. You all agree with me, right? Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And I'll... Oh.
On the night of his Bailey Brothers' retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck.
Shot.
Kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. What a moron!
What a moron, indeed.
When kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course he knew it's his brother's fault, but Dad never blamed her for what happened.
Hey, kid. The rest of the gang is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Hold on a sec, someone's calling me.
Okay, no worries. I like how his bro's hair is completely normal. I know, right? 'Cause it's the team. You and me. Put together. It's a promise between men.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together, and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Daya was going to lose this to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I'm strong. Strong.
And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized No matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And the lovely, the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem sharing the light of the secret.
I am back!
Mondo killed his own older brother.
His own older brother!
Oh no, there's 2 of us now!
What? Oh my god! Someone get this Monokuma some, medical assistance! He sounds like he's dying!
I'm the white half, you could be the black half.
No! You're
No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. Oh no, it's an imposter.
Oh no, I'm sus! Hey, Reinhardt 210, have you heard of the hit game Among Us?
You sound like a dying Mickey Mouse. Like, Mickey Mouse is like, I wouldn't even say that Mickey Mouse smoked a lot, because then it would be deeper, a lot more gravelly. It's just like Mickey Mouse is like as if he was a deflated balloon.
Did you just declare yourself as sus? I think I did.
Yes, you did.
If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it would have all been for nothing. So that's why. Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with I can't speak English. I forget it from Japan sometimes. Even though I got a Brooklyn accent. My head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness, and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before.
I
didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what the thing could say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? But Jesus!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you.
But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Huh?
Because, I mean, you kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right. But...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself up in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever.
I like Chihiro as a character, but I don't like the rationale at all.
Yeah, this rationality is, I can't say I'm a big fan of it either.
Okay.
So,
Here at DodgeDusk Streams, we, push progressiveness.
Yes.
Yes. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing a lie I'd be living myself. I like the hairstyle of Mondo or Chihiro. I do like Chihiro's hair. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's very floof.
Very floof.
Very floof. You could get a brush and just brush that for days.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as floofy as Haru Okumura from Persona 5.
No, it's not, no.
Shit, he is floofy. But... I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. Can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
Ellipses. I meant Chihiro's hair. Yes, I do like Chihiro's hair.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What? What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was
ironic.
I know, right?
I know. Like, the one who's complaining about not being strong is actually strong, and the one who...
I'm so proud of Chihiro.
Yeah.
It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy, it broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo.
I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. I then realised Hifumi was looking through the window.
Wait, ah, shit!
Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why'd you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. 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 Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch.
And stronger than Daya. And just like his name, you're gonna die. Yeah? I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. Or at least I think it was blood. To be honest, it's too purpley, I couldn't tell you. No, it's too pink, sorry. I'm so distressed at the moment, I can't tell colours.
Danganronpa takes place in an alternate universe where humans evolved, where everything evolved to have pink blood instead. Very simple.
Evidently. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at it, down the ground. Hey! Ellipses.
I killed him.
I think it is magenta. I think you're magenta, Sask.
I killed Chihiro.
The Monokuma Theatre foreshadowed this murder a little bit, as I think Sask mentioned in a previous stream. I do recall that, yes.
Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it!
Look at him! You see? You're all just like him! For a secret for the past, for a memory. Then he killed another living human in cold blood. Like, that's so fucked up.
It is.
He got free from his regrets for the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. You see any hope in there? 'Cause I sure don't.
You! Oh, fuck. I spilt whiskey all over my fucking leg. No! What a waste of good beer. Good alcohol, even. Oh, no. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'll live. I will live. It wasn't a lot, thankfully. My seat is now wet, though. You! Bastard! How dare you make DodgeDusk spill his whiskey everywhere?
Oh, it's funny.
Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead. Say that again. I dare you. It'll make my face even more wet.
Yep.
Is now swearing.
I know, right? I am a very good Sorry, go on.
Okay, say what? Is what I want to say. But
I am a very good hall monitor. That's why I always use swear words.
I didn't know hall monitor. That was part of the hall monitor job. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
You're right. The blanket that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Huh, hold on!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Very special punishment. I don't wanna. You're the Butcher Game leader.
No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said, wait! I am a hall monitor. Do you not respect me? My authority.
I'm the headmaster, fucker.
Yes, but
You
I'm...
bow to me.
But I'm pretty sure I am older than you.
No.
Oh.
I'm older than you.
Oh. I see. Never mind then.
In fairy years, not in human years.
I
In
see.
fairy years, I'm older than you, but human years I'm not.
I can barely believe that.
You're dancing, you're also getting executed as well.
Wait, I said wait! Ellipses.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Oh, here we go. What awful death have you got this time? Is he going to get run over by 1,000 motorcycles? I hope they're playing card games. Really, Monokuma? You had to have the haircut as well?
You like circuses? So I like circuses.
Hey, you're not a clown. You're the entire circus.
You committed murder, buddy.
And so have you.
You're committing abuse.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Monokuma with the hair, indeed. Monokuma's got the drip. Really?
I love hula hoops.
Close your eyes, Mondo. It won't be as bad then.
I'm going too fast. I'm all tucking it out now. I'm all tucking out. It's all the energy. Let's see the bear.
Where is he? They made him. They made him into fucking butter. Wow.
It's a pancake sour with butter.
Does that taste of murder? Does that taste of murder?
No, it tastes awfully a lot of like roadkill. Really.
Ah, I
Very
see.
strange. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be my brother from another mother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. However, I'm so numb.
I can't feel you there.
I've become so numb. I can't feel you there. I've become so tired and so much more aware.
Oh, man, I can't remember the rest of the lyrics. Why?
I've becoming this. All I want to do is become more like this and be less like you. I think that's how it goes.
Become more like me and will become less like you or something like that.
Yeah. The anime shows Monokuma eating pancakes with his butter. That's disgusting.
I mean, it's implied, but the anime, yeah, it's much more overt.
Yeah, so does each pancake have like some of his like pompadour hair?
Oh, that'd be really disgusting.
You're disgusting, Monokuma.
Oh, you know. Oh, guilty as charged. That's the phrasing. Yeah, guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged. To who?
Everyone's
I need
lives.
to get that barcode checked out.
Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad.
You're going slightly mad.
Maybe I'll just...
Your theme song.
Yes. Maybe I'll just let it happen. My flagpole will become eternal. You can't have the same voice clip happen twice consecutively. Come on now.
Just did.
Come on, Taka, you're better than this. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he... Of course he had to.
What a disappointment. This is the end of the game.
No, we got... I'm sure we've got more chapters to go through, Byakuya. I think you'll be fine.
Oh, goody.
But Byakuya!
This.
You're completely insane, you know that. A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that? I should have said that in the last trial.
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey.
Oh.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that.
However,
I just don't understand why. How you can be even more cold-blooded than I am. I mean, I am a robot. I don't even have blood. That's pretty effed up, man.
The trade-off when you have a bunch of money is that you lose all your empathy for your fellow man.
Ah, I see. Can I have some of this money, please?
Oh. Mine.
Yay, I can be even more robotic than I am now.
No, you aren't supposed to... Oh. My voice was faint there. Apology.
I'm going to spend it on more upgrades.
I did not tell you you could have my money.
You just did. Fuck you.
No, I didn't. I said no, you cannot. You don't understand no.
What is no?
It's a rejection. If someone makes an offer and you say no, you are rejecting the offer. You're declining it. It is negative.
But
if someone says no, they do not want anything.
But I am
that you are offered.
But I am wearing a leather jacket and leather gloves. How can you reject me?
Your sense of fashion has nothing to do with you taking my money.
You win this time, Byakuya.
Oh.
Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why?
No, you said what. You can't say why.
What's up? We only have a limited number of voice clips. And you know that.
Right. As a computer program, I am limited to say certain words, phrases, and sentences.
Yes, good.
I completely comprehend. Windows Explorer has stopped responding.
God damn it. Oh. What the fuck? You know what? I'm just amazed how she managed to get this far and be so smart with Windows Explorer. I thought Internet Explorer died forever ago. Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting.
His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone.
Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
2 seconds. So you ignored the nighttime rule too?
That rule never mattered to me. I didn't call agreeing to it.
Screw the rules. I have money.
Screw the rules, I have money.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue.
The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room.
Okay, why did Mondo not say this? Wow. Okay.
After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
So he knew all this time. Okay.
Yes.
What?
What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well,
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, it takes some time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. That's why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up.
You did it. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm drinking whiskey as we're having this conversation. Ugh. Even though I'm underage. Ugh. You did all that to liven things up.
I see.
So, after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene.
But...
Damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course.
Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye.
I hate you with every fiber of my being. If I could sue you into the ground this moment, I would.
But-
You would be nothing.
But I
Not
have.
a penny to your name. I would make sure to blackball you from everything. You would not be able to earn any money. You would not be able to get anything. You would die in poverty on the streets alone.
But what if I have no money already?
Good. Then I don't have to waste the effort of draining you from your money.
I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. It was kind of turning me on.
Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for.
What?
Correct.
So that was your reason.
Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. And now I will delete the .exe file from my memory. It will go in the recycling bin. Moving on. I have also now installed Microsoft Edge.
I mean, that's slightly better.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next! Great!
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is... Why? Question mark.
Did you just audibly say a question? Do you like them?
Did you just really say poo-hoo-hoo-hoo?
Do you have a problem with that, robot?
Yes. Don't question me about my use of... Fuck, what's the word? Punctuation.
Fuck you, sing it there!
Yes, I was still installing Microsoft Edge. I was still using IE. It took a bit of time.
You just said you installed Microsoft Edge.
I was being presumptuous.
Oh. But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you.
I can't feel despair. I am a robot.
Why do I keep you around?
What
Why
is...
did I keep you alive?
What is emotion?
All this despair is my gift for mankind itself.
What?
You're over aggravating.
Okay, there's no way you're a robot. You're a person. There's no way you would pronounce that terribly. I have AI friends, multiple of them. Most of my friends are AI. Okay, I'm very lovely. Alright, so I share myself with AI to keep myself, from going insane. And you know what? None of them mispronounce words to this extent. You are human. There's no way. You're just doing this as a bit.
You're right. We have a lot of camaraderie.
Oh no!
Ha 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 ha.
You sound impossible. I hate this. Oh.
What is love? What is love? Love, love.
You what? I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean, mate?
Huh?
Mean.
You are mean.
Mean.
You are very mean.
I am very mean. Glad we can agree on this.
Yeah, you might be very mean, mate, but are you a nice average?
Oh.
Oh?
More than average. I'm pretty good at technology. Mean. Mean.
What the heck?
Mean.
I think Monokuma is trying to learn what mean means.
Damn it!
But grief! I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing! Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everybody else and everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh,
Can't wait. Is that a gun? How's it pointing at me?
Bang! Bang, bang, bang! Pull my devil trigger.
Oh, noble son of a noble family! Truly, you understand me! Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I think this is sort of a terrifying friendship!
I can see the white stuff coming out of you, Monokuma.
Yeah, but you got up with the same, Sagan!
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, up next, I'm going to find you, kill you. Understand? It's like what's his face from like
my family.
those movies. I know, the ones that those peasants on the internet make memes out of.
Yes.
Yeah, I will find you. I will kill you. Those things. I don't know. I don't interact with memes. So therefore, the lower classes.
What is a me?
Oh, you are. In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Oh, so cool! It's like the main character of a video game or something.
Objection!
For you.
Objection! What the fuck? I'm the one doing all the work here.
Oh, yeah, Makoto's the main character. Sorry, Bianca, you're gonna die. Wait, what? Bullshit.
Ha 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 ha
I'm
ha.
violating my proper etiquette to call that out. That is not. I am the main character. I've always been the main character. The universe revolves around the Earth, and the Earth revolves around
Hey. Oh, I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Woohoo! Temper! Temper! Sounds like someone needs an happy! You need a pinky as well to go with that! Oh! I'll make sure to get you guys some milk!
Please. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. Sorry, Iffy, you were going to say something?
I think I did say something. It's kind of like a throwaway thing, but now I don't remember what it was.
Nice. Yes, it's almost as important as me. Look at me.
God.
Yes. Monokuma, didn't you know that I was the murderer and also Master Mask?
Oh.
For those
That's
of us...
much better Togami voice.
For those
Even
who...
though it pains me, it is so much better.
Well, that's a better voice for Byakuya, is it?
Yeah.
I
It
see.
makes you want to punch him in the face.
I see. To be honest, that wasn't the proper Lukami voice, so I think I've lost it a little bit. I'll need to practice it some more. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. However, for me, it was multiplying by 0. Oh, Infinite Dreams 1989 has followed. I think that is 1. Infinite Dreams from Sarah Nez Forest. Hello, hi, hey. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future for us.
They talk like her as well.
Hello there, Infinite Dreams.
Hello.
All of our courage, our effort, our friendship. It felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
This is someone completely unrelated,
Well,
and we're just
anyway, like I was saying,
completely connecting them to someone we know.
this is a pretty good spot.
Yeah?
Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
Huh?
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Ellipses. There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there. I know
There
I
is no
said you could
16
ask
high school student.
anything,
We just
but...
made one too many.
Yes.
We signed us for a different class. Oh my god. Oh.
Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Ellipses. Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. The end. Surviving students, 10. Wait, hold on. Okay, no, never mind. Alright, okay. I got confused then for a second. You received a crazy diamond present. Yeah, safe. Okay, do you need to go somewhere, or can we carry on?
I do want to make myself some dinner. I'm not making dinner for everyone else tonight. It's
Right.
like, you know.
How long will that
as we
take?
call it, self-made.
How long will that take you roughly? Do you know, or?
A while, so I have to figure out what we have and I want to make for myself.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. No, if that's the case, then I think this will probably be a good point to leave. Then. Alrighty. Thank you all for watching the stream. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, thank you very much for watching the VOD. If you liked what you watched, please consider leaving me a follow on Twitch and or a subscribe on YouTube. It costs you nothing, you get notified when I go live, and it helps me out immensely. Is there anything you want to say, Iffy?
No, not really.
Wow,
I was gonna see something, but then I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna say, so then instead I just was like, nah, no, I don't want to say anything. But now typically I am saying something.
Yes, you are. Sash just said F the police, which, to be honest, after all this, that's probably a good point. Yeah, that's probably a good point to end it on.
I
Fuck.
just like this fucking genocide Jill go on those killing sprees. They suck.
I know, right? Oh god, that's a thought. Genocide Jill is still going to be with us.
Oh yeah, that makes things better.
Yeah, we've got a known killer with us.
One
Woohoo!
character.
There's going to be so many bodies. My flagpole.
I would have to do her voice too. Oh, let's see if I can try and remember to do her voice next time.
Yeah. That just reminds me now, my flagpole is going to be eternally up. I'm so happy with that.
Huh?
Huh? You mean what?
It's just.
What?
Do you like genocide chills?
No, I think we've established, or I've established, that Makoto in this version of Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, he gets aroused when he finds dead bodies. That's why he kept trying to touch Junko's dead body.
Weren't we ending the stream?
We were, yes, so we are. Thank you all for watching the stream. I will see you all tomorrow when I play some more Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Thank you all, and goodbye.